Over the next few weeks, Michael became increasingly distant. He found himself questioning everything Emily said and did. Was she really going to the grocery store, or was she meeting someone else? Did she still think about David? His paranoia reached a breaking point when he decided to take drastic action. He hired a private investigator to follow Emily. The investigator's reports came back clean. There was no evidence of Emily seeing anyone else. But instead of feeling relief, Michael felt ashamed and angry at himself for going to such lengths. Yet the damage was done. The fact that he had resorted to such measures only deepened the chasm between them. Meanwhile, Emily sensed something was wrong. Michael's coldness, his late nights, and his sudden withdrawal made her fear the worst. She began to wonder if he was the one having an affair now. The irony wasn't lost on her. She had betrayed him first, but now the tables seemed to be turning. One day, while cleaning the house, Emily stumbled upon the investigator's reports hidden in Michael's drawer. Her heart sank as she realized what he had done. Confronting him that night, she demanded to know why he had spied on her. Michael didn't deny it. Instead, he lashed out, fueled by the anger that had been building inside him. "How could I trust you? After what you did, how do I know you're not just waiting for the next opportunity?" Emily was crushed. She had worked so hard to prove her love and commitment, but now she realized that the betrayal had left a permanent scar on their marriage. "I've done everything I can to make up for what I did," she said through tears. "But if you can't forgive me, if you're going to punish me forever, then maybe we shouldn't be together." The room fell silent as the weight of her words hung in the air. Michael knew she was right, but the pain was still too fresh. They both knew they were at a crossroads, facing a decision that could either save or end their marriage. In the days that followed, Emily moved out, giving them both space to think. For weeks, they lived apart, each wrestling with their own thoughts. The separation only intensified the loneliness and regret, and both wondered if they had made the right choice. One night, Emily received a call from Jack. He was drunk and belligerent, spouting off about how Michael was better off without her. But something in his tone made Emily suspicious. She pushed him, asking why he was so invested in their relationship. Finally, Jack let it slip that he had been the one planting seeds of doubt in Michael's mind from the start, hoping to drive them apart. Emily was stunned. She realized that Jack had manipulated Michael, feeding his insecurities and pushing him toward actions that might have otherwise never happened. Armed with this knowledge, she decided to confront Michael. When she arrived at the house, Michael was shocked to see her. They sat down, and Emily told him everything Jack had said. Michael was furious, not at Emily, but at Jack. He realized that he had allowed his friend to poison his mind and sabotage their chances at reconciliation. With the truth out in the open, Michael and Emily had a long, painful conversation. They both admitted their mistakes, acknowledging how outside influences had exacerbated their problems. It was a turning point for them, a chance to either let go of the past or let it destroy them for good. In the end, they chose to fight for their marriage. Michael cut ties with Jack, recognizing the toxic influence he had been. Emily moved back home, and together they committed to rebuilding their trust and their love. It wasn't easy, and there were days when the past still haunted them, but they were determined to move forward. The road to recovery was long and challenging, but with time, patience, and a renewed commitment to each other, they began to heal. They learned to communicate openly, to support each other through their insecurities, and to protect their marriage from outside interference. Michael and Emily emerged from the ordeal stronger, with a deeper understanding of what it meant to love and forgive. The scars remained, but they were now symbols of the battles they had fought and won together. Their love, once fragile and broken, was now resilient and unbreakable, having survived the ultimate test of faith and commitment.